Hi, I'm going to start doing some pregnancy vlogs, so I hope some of you guys are interested and want to follow along. I'm 10 weeks and it's my third pregnancy. We're pretty excited because this is going to be our last baby, so that's also exciting. I know the first one's exciting. Everyone's really exciting, and it's such a blessing. I also have an incompetent cervix, so it makes it, a very, scary and exciting at the same time point in my life is every time when I'm pregnant. So I have two boys. Jaden's 10 years old and Dane is 5 years old. And let's see, both of them I had cerclages in my cervix, which is cerclage is a procedure they do for women with incompetence in their cervix. An incompetent cervix is when your cervix starts spontaneously dilating and you can lose your baby due to because if the baby's not fully formed and matured, and you start dilating, and your bag starts protruding, your baby can, basically come out and before it's ready. So it's very scary, but at the same time, I felt this was an opportunity to be very informative for other people and mothers who are going through it, or people who know someone who's going through it. It's very scary, and bed rest is no fun, but you know what? If you have to do it for your baby, it's definitely worth it in the end. I'll be going in for my third cerclage procedure in a few weeks, and I will try my best to document and keep you guys posted on that, because you usually have it around 14 weeks. They try to wait till after your first trimester is completely done, just that way you don't, miscarry or anything bad happens. They want to make sure that everything is good to go. So I had my 10-week ultrasound, and that's just mainly to check my cervix and also to check the baby. Every time around that time, the 10-week ultrasound, my husband and I always try to weasel it out of the ultrasound tech or the doctor, what is the sex of the baby? And I know that everybody says, it's way too early to tell, but I'll tell you what, we asked last time with my son Dane, and I think it was maybe 11 weeks actually, but we asked and we said, what is it, what do you think it is in your experience, what do you, all those different things, and she said, I think it's a boy. She said, I think it's a boy, I'll be very shocked if it's not, and sure enough, it was a boy. So we asked again this time, and you guys watch the video, I'll put on there what the ultrasound tech said this time, so you guys can let me know what you think as well. I noticed that this pregnancy, I don't know if it's just because I'm noticing things more and I'm trying to be more aware, but I've noticed a lot more pains and aches and cramps and all of these things. I thought, like, why am I having all these menstrual cramps? And, it was really scary, but I think it's just that it's my third time my uterus is just like, knows what to do, and it's like, boom, let's jump into action. We need to grow. So definitely feel like I'm showing a lot sooner than what I did with either of my other pregnancies, but it also could just be bloating, because I know that in the first trimester, women, I know that it's kind of weird, but you do bloat, and that's kind of interesting. I didn't with my other two, but I think I am this time. So let's see, the only thing that's really apparent that's growing has been my breast, my cup size. I'm barely fitting in my bras now, so that's kind of scary because I am like larger. So that's it's going to be interesting the bigger they are. I actually, so I'm actually, not looking forward to that. I don't want to be monstrous down there, big old top heavy, because I'm not the tall. I'm pretty petite. I'm 5'1.5". I'm like barely 5'2". So being busty, you always look even more bustier when you're short because everything's compact. So. Yeah, so anyways, but that's interesting. So I think it's just because, like, again, your first time, your body's like making all these adjustments and learning what to do, and it knows what to do. But the second time, it seems like your body just kind of jumps into action. And I'll tell you what, the third time, holy cow, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just like getting bigger and everything's happening, and I'm sick as a dog. I swear, this pregnancy I have been more sick. And I know there's lots of old wives' tales of, oh, if you're sick, you're having a girl or a boy or this or that. I think it's just that your body starts producing hormones more rapidly, and it knows what it's doing. Your body's responding. So, it's just sometimes pregnancy is no fun in the beginning. I'll tell you what, so you have to remind yourself what you're doing it for, because when you're in the bathroom the whole day throwing up, you kind of think you're dying at different points. You're like, what am I doing? I don't know if I can do this. And that's not even the labor. So, I don't know. But when you see that ultrasound, then it changes everything, and you're like, okay, this is why I'm doing it. This is what it's all about. And that little tiny baby and their little gummy bear. And so that's what he or she is right now, is a little gummy bear, because it's, you know, so early. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, because I don't want to like keep chatting your guys' ears off. But if you have any questions about confident cervix, if you have any questions about anything, go ahead and you can either leave a comment, or you can send me a message. Look forward to corresponding with you other moms, or moms-to-be, or those of you who are just planning and just educating yourself and excited about future motherhood. You know, that's awesome too. So talk to you guys soon, and I'll be putting some more vlogs out, and hope you enjoyed the ultrasound video. Thanks.